LaRoseBros.
And today we're here at Discovery Park, and as you can see, there's some great views here, great hiking trails, but what we came here for is to get blackberries. There's a lot of blackberries around here, and we have some special plans for them.
Yeah, you can just smell the blackberries here. There's so many. There's bushes everywhere in the sun, in the shade, and there's a really great view, lots of hiking trails here at Discovery Park today. So we're gonna pick as many blackberries as we can and get them for a special treat.
As you can see, there's a lot of blackberries here. So we're just gonna be picking some, and once we get back, we're going to make a blackberry cobbler, and we're going to be using the BioLite stove. So it's the BioLite stove is used for camping. It's kind of a grill, a charcoal grill, but it's small and easily portable, and we're going to be using that to make the blackberry cobbler. So that'll be a new experience, and we're going to try it out to see if we'd be able to do that while camping maybe. And I've already tasted a few blackberries, and they're really good. So, perfect time of year to pick the blackberries.
I just found the perfectest 2 blackberries I've ever seen. This one is huge. This one looks even better. I'm gonna eat it. Who originally found this was not just my mom and little sister, but also our grandma from Kentucky. She was visiting us, and they went down here for a little hike, and they found lots and lots of blackberries here. So we thought we'd come back and pick some for a cobbler.
If you're out camping and there's not very many blackberries, because blackberries are, some blackberries at least, the common ones are invasive, so they're not found in more wild areas. If you don't see any blackberries, then you can pick other things for a camping cobbler. For instance, you could pick mountain huckleberries, if there are any around. Normal huckleberries, I'm not sure if they would work, but you could probably make them work. Salmon berries might be good. Thimbleberries would be great. Any kind of fruit, any kind of berry would be pretty good for making some kind of camping cobbler. Look at this little mouse thing that we found. Like,
how is it not scared?
Don't.
Oh my gosh. There's another one of those voles in there. It's tiny.
You got that other one really good.
I did. We got a lot of blackberries while we were here at Discovery Park.
Yeah, this is more than enough to make a cobbler, so we'll also be enjoying some fresh blackberries for over the next few days. And it was a good time here, and we got a lot of blackberries, as you can see.
Yeah, Discovery Park has a lot of hiking trails you can go on, and when it's blackberry season, I recommend that you come here and pick some blackberries. And if you make a blackberry cobbler, these blackberries are really sweet and juicy, especially the big ones, and the really ripe ones are just so good. So I recommend coming here and getting some blackberries if you live around this area.
So stay tuned, and we're going to be making the cobbler when we get back to our house. Alright, we just got back from blackberry picking, and we're ready to make the blackberry cobbler.
And we also have put on about 2 tablespoons of butter onto the BioLite Grill to start melting, and that's already going. So we will have that ready, and we're just gonna go ahead and mix some ingredients. So now that we have our butter on there, while it's finishing melting, I got a half a cup of flour to put in there first. So half a cup of flour. Here's about 1/3 cup of sugar. this is about a quarter tablespoon of salt and baking powder. So I'll put that in there as well. And finally, we have some milk. I'm gonna mix this first a little bit. I got about a half a cup of milk to put in last. And then this will be the mixture for a Blackberry Cobbler. So I'll put this in. And then once you mix this a bunch, get this all thoroughly mixed and all the way together, everything is mixed, then we can get the butter over here and pour it in. Okay, so this is the butter pan. We'll put this right on top. So now the last part is to put in the blackberries. Of course, we have these blackberries that we hand-picked ourselves, but whatever you get, maybe it's mountain huckleberry or maybe it's blueberries, but whatever you get, you can put that in too. And so what it'll do is it'll curl up from the sides over the blackberries, and then so that's why it's mostly in the middle. So once that's finished, we can have a taste, and while it's cooking, we'll check it periodically, and yeah, hopefully this will turn out good.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this pan on the BioLite Grill, and we're gonna want to make sure it's on one side so it doesn't get too hot from the fire, because the fire right now is very hot.
So we're gonna close this and keep all that heat in there, and we'll just check it every 15 minutes or so and see how it's going. Hopefully it'll turn out good. So that's the BioLite stove cooking our cobbler.
So it's been about 15 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and check to see if everything's going all right and the cobbler is getting cooked. Let's just open it up.
So see how it's going.
And that looks pretty good. As you can see, it's a little bit more cooked on this side, which is closer to the fire. So we're going to have to turn it around.
And yeah, for first 15 minutes, I think that looks pretty good. Make sure that the thing out of the way of the lid. We'll just put it back on. So it's doing pretty good. So we'll check back maybe in 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 more minutes.
And then we'll see how it's doing. Well, we've been waiting another 15 minutes, and we're gonna check it again.
Yeah,
I can smell it.
Yeah, it smells really good. It smells just kind of like a blackberry pancake. As you can see, it's already quite a bit progressed. The fire is starting to die down though, and
probably should turn it again.
It smells really good.
Yeah, you can smell it. Just smells really yummy. So I can't wait to try it.
So the reason why we wanted to try this was to see if it would work while camping, because the BioLite stove, we've taken it camping before, and we're going to see. We are trying to see if it would work to make like a trying to bake with it while we're camping, because we've done lots of things like cooking, frying, all kinds of stuff on this, grilling mostly, but we haven't tried baking yet. So we're trying to simulate that to see how it would work while we're camping.
So it's been about an hour, and as you saw, we turned it a few times and checked it a few times, so it should be ready by now. We just got the Blackberry Cobbler off of the BioLite Grill, and we're gonna let it cool down for a minute, as berries get super hot when they're being cooked, and this is probably gonna be really warm, so we're gonna let it cool down.
Yeah, and it looks really good. It smells very good. As I've said, it smells just like a blackberry, a blueberry pancake, and it looks very delicious, and we can't wait to try it. And it's just blackberries, sugar, flour, a couple other ingredients, so easy to pack when you're going camping, and if you're going to be there for a while, why not make this while you're there? So the Blackberry Cobbler is finally ready to eat. It's cooled, we've cooked it, so it's I can't wait to try it. And Phoebe, would you like to try some?
Yes, please. I would love to try them.
It looks and smells really delicious.
Now I can finally smell it. This looks like real kids up blackberry pancake.
So, some Blackberry Cobbler.
Yep, looks like it's cooked perfectly.
And Blackberry Cobbler from blackberries that we freshly picked from Discovery Park.
Really yummy. Really good.
That is some good Blackberry Cobbler.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's so
This
good.
is so great. I highly recommend trying out this recipe. It's
Yeah, I
delicious.
highly recommend it. I mean, with blackberries, I don't know how it would be with other things, but I bet it would be just as good.
It's really good, and I think that if you have any berries, you should probably make this. I really recommend. It's really
So,
good.
We had a
This is
really
fun.
good time today cooking a Blackberry Cobbler, and at Discovery Park, we had a great time picking blackberries as well.
And eating them.
So make sure to like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.